You're listening to the Sans Pants Network.
Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
And Plumbing the Death Star is a comedy pop culture podcast that asks the important questions like, how would we impress Shania Twain? Okay, before we get to the episode, we need to address something. So last week I had 3 of the same drink.
You sure did.
And Jackson threatened my life. And I thought, and then people divided the fan base. Some were like, that's only a liter of water. That's actually normal. Others were like, it's the same drink 3 times that makes me sick.
It was the Plumbing the Death Star Civil War.
So
that's what it was.
I've tried 3 different drinks today.
That's equally annoying. It's infuriating.
Are you switching between all 3?
No, see, I think this time I'll probably, I'll drink the Red Bull.
Okay, so you've got
not
sponsored. So you've got a Red Bull,
a Red Bull, a Coke Zero, and a
Mount Franklin.
pineapple
sparkling water. Okay. Now, I also have a Mount Franklin pineapple sparkling water. Delicious drink.
I have a coffee.
Yeah.
Delicious drink, too.
Yeah. So I got 3 delicious drinks. It's crazy because you often pair 2 drinks with meals.
Yeah.
And they're often fucked up drinks.
That's with a meal.
That makes
3 drinks is crazy.
2 drinks fine?
2 drinks is fine.
Wait, what kind of drinks? Because I'm like, if you have a drink and say like a glass of water, and then you have another drink.
Coffee and a Sprite.
See?
Apple juice and a milkshake.
See?
You can do.
I don't know.
Glass
In the
of water.
Civil War, who fought both?
Who attacked all sides in the Civil War? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Who hate both America and, I guess, the British?
Yeah. I don't know, but whoever it is, that's you, man.
Please,
Yeah.
I'd like to know. I want to, I guess, join their nation.
I'll be
Be
all
their
perked
champion.
up in the episode, though. That's
Honestly,
good.
I am-
Well, Jackson just makes himself sick with his 2 drink choices.
I actually love-
I'm going to mix apple juice and milk.
It actually is awesome, and there's no negative effects.
That scientifically is just inaccurate.
Is pairing milk with...
You can have a milk and a Coke.
Yes, you can have a milk and a Coke.
That's awesome. I
You
did
can
it on an
have
episode
a-
of
yeah.
Gamey Gamey
I-
Game once.
I'm
I
aware.
drank, killed
And
You
what
can-
happened?
You can have...
Everyone was mad at me.
Oh.
You can have a milk Coke, I believe.
Yeah.
You can do that.
It's delicious.
You can, but you
You
shouldn't.
ever had a fucking spider or float?
Yeah, I have had a fucking
Same
spider
difference.
or float, and I don't
Same
think they're that
Same
good.
thing. Same thing.
I love them. So,
delicious.
Shania Twain.
Yes.
She wrote of the song.
That
She
don't
wrote of the
impress
song
me much.
that don't impress me much.
So we're trying to figure out today
What can we do?
What can we do?
How can we
to
impress her? Shania
Because
Twain.
she has, she has
Okay.
a couple of criterias that she goes through that clearly do not impress her. And one thing that, like, well, I guess she wants.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so straight off the bat, first verse.
Yeah.
And this is a sneaky one, because at first you're like, oh, she hates smarts, but it's actually not that at all.
Okay.
I've known a few guys who thought they were pretty smart. You think you've got being right down to an art. You think you're a genius. You drive me up the wall. You're a regular, original know-it-all. So really, it's like an arrogant sack of shit.
It's like, I'm smart and I know it. And I'm going to say all these things, maybe potentially confident.
Yeah.
And so you're like, you know, like, oh, I'm very confident about this thing because I'm so clever and correct. Even though, like, maybe you're not.
Maybe
you're
you're
just a bit of a
dumb as
know-it-all. But all you do, but you want to be known as a know-it-all.
But she does later on. I mean, and maybe this is the same thing.
This is at the second verse.
Yeah.
The first verse right now is like, if you are smart, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, well, because in the pre-chorus,
I think
or
it's
in the
not
chorus, she says, "So you got the brains." So she's like, "You clever, but have you got the touch?"
Exactly.
Orgasms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, so you're a rocket scientist. Because clearly she doesn't like rocket scientists.
You
Rocket
know
scientists
books, but
are
do you
clever.
know the
Pussy.
pussy?
Yeah.
You've read a book on pussy.
But do you
Exactly.
know
When it comes to the crunch, when the pins are down,
Like,
when the pussy is there?
Which is like, again, if you think about what's that story from NASA, where it was just like, we're sending like a woman in space for a week or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
How big your pussy?
How many
How
tampons?
many tampon you need?
100.
Is that enough?
You need 100 tampon, and she's like, What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need 200 tampons. I have the world's biggest pussy.
The heaviest flow and the biggest pussy.
This makes sense to us. We are rocket scientists. Yes.
Do we think before we get into the verses properly?
Yes.
Do we think the context for this song is changed by the fact that the first line of the whole song is "ow"? Shania Twain is in pain.
Ow!
Ow!
Yeah. So she's hit her head.
So maybe
Stub the toe.
stub the toe because you know when you're in pain.
Yeah.
And somebody tries to talk to you.
Then you're just like, shut up.
Okay, so
You need to
All
just deal with being
so to-
sore.
So to paint a picture, she is at a bar.
Yeah.
She's going to order a drink. Someone is about to hit on her, and as she goes to order a drink, she stubs her toe.
Yeah.
Ow! And then the person's like, anyway, hey, I'm a rocket scientist. That don't fucking
Shut up!
impress me.
You stub on my toe. That don't impress on me. I stub on my toe. I'm Shania Twain.
Italian Shania Twain. Famous Canadian.
Famous Canadian Italian Shania Twain.
Famous Canadian-Italian.
Yeah.
Shania Twain.
I stub on my
Shania
toe.
Twain.
Well,
Oh,
that
no.
don't impress on me much.
That don't
Yeah.
impress me much.
So this is more like the arrogancy, gaslighty, talk overy kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
the guy whomst you know in real and whom sucks.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're out there dating men, you've experienced this guy. And he blows.
Yeah, he's no good. He's no good.
Good luck, break up with that man.
Yeah. But this is probably not something we were going to try to impress her anyway.
No,
I don't think I'm right.
Our opening move is
Never.
not I'm a genius.
No, my opening move is to put my hand in the peanuts on the bar and then get an as of before unheard peanut allergy.
You ever seen a man crack open a peanut without only using his forehead? As you slam into the bar,
pull it
discover
up.
a peanut allergy, start choking.
My forehead starts to swell for some
Help
reason.
me, I'm sick.
Should I call an ambulance for you? I don't know.
This is
Maybe.
new for me.
I don't know, Shania Twain.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think my brain's swelling.
I'm gonna try one of these peanuts.
Maybe if I wash down the pain with one of these peanuts. Shania Twain, all it did was make my throat swell like my forehead. Shania!
Shania, help!
Shania, help! Okay.
You think you're special. You think you're something else. Oh, so you're a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much. So that ties into the, you're smarter than me, blah, 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 shut up.
Exactly. So you got the brains, but have you got the touch? Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think you're all right. But that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That don't impress me much.
Yeah, so again, this comes down to the, all right, you're so smart, but can you finger a pussy? No.
Yeah.
Or I guess, fuck a pussy or eat out a pussy.
Or just be
Doesn't have to
someone,
be.
yeah,
just be intimate.
Just be intimate. Yeah, you could be
Or
intimate.
maybe,
You could be intimate
69.
with,
Yeah.
you know, it's like
Sure, spooning.
It's like
Spooning is intimate, yeah.
The
Anal.
the meaning,
Right,
the meaning of
right,
life
sure.
sketch where it's just like, you know, how you
rusty
arouse somebody.
trombone.
Yeah.
So I was like, sex. Oh, it's always straight to sex. isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You
yeah.
could do something. You could tweak a nipple.
That's true.
You could tweak it.
Flick a bum cheek.
Whoa!
It's not always about penetration, Duscher.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I know.
Put your knob on the back of their neck.
Yeah.
Nothing more intimate.
That's true, though. Babe, bend over.
Okay.
Oh,
Bend
this is a
over.
good
Okay,
use.
what are you-
Squatting over. What's
Okay,
the...
wait.
How the
where-
fuck else am I
On a
putting my
stool.
nuts? What? How is that more normal?
Why do you involve so many stools in your lovemaking?
I think because okay, so I'll lay out in this situation.
Yes.
It's a funny little joke because obviously the bend over. It's like okay, this is a doggy style or from
But then
behind
you come
situation.
and you
and then I
subvert
move
that.
and then I put the nuts on the neck.
Yeah.
But you've brought a stool to play, babe. Bow. I'm gonna stand on this stool. Can you just bow your head?
My
I'm
nuts
gonna
on the-
knight you.
I learned about this thing online called knighting. Let's see if it's good.
Yeah. I've come. It was good. Was it good for you?
Sir wife.
No.
No, that was bad for me.
not
Well,
good.
you're still Sir Wife now.
On my back? Fucking hell.
Okay, verse 2.
This throws a curveball very early.
Yes.
I never knew a guy who carried a mirror in his pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess she's meeting him right now, hey?
Well, yeah. It's just kind of, well, this person is vain. Like,
Yeah.
oh, wow, I've never met a guy, you know, before you who carried a mirror in his pocket.
Yeah.
And a comb up his sleeve just in case.
Just in case.
This guy's very vain, and he's
Yeah.
very good looking, very handsome. all that extra whole gel in your hair or to
Or to
lock
lock
it,
it,
you know.
because heaven forbid it should fall out of place.
He's a perfectionist. So it's not
Out of
just
place. That's pretty Italian. Out of place.
out of place. Yeah.
Italian
so,
Shania.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm there.
Remember our famous character? Ah.
Already the 3 drinks are causing you problems. Then she goes, oh, you think you're special? Oh, you think you're something else? Oh, okay, so you're Brad Pitt.
that don't
now,
impress me much.
is it Brad Pitt?
No, it's the
it's not.
same way that she's referring to the smart guy as a rocket scientist. I know that I'm plumbing the Death Star.
Yeah.
We don't like to. We take it on face value.
Yeah.
But in this instance, the person was not a rocket scientist. It's like, oh, you're a rocket scientist. Oh, you're Brad
I
Pitt.
think there's room for both.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't
I
know.
think there's room for someone who is like, very clever and very arrogant and very much like, I'm a smart and know-it-all. I'm like, ugh. But then there's also like and also a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
I think she hates both of them.
I think, and also,
Same person who's like, I'm very vain. I'm very good looking. I make sure I'm perfect with
the
how I
thing
look.
yeah.
And also, there's Brad Pitt. And Shania hates them both.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
all right.
Because
Fuck Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I think a rocket scientist has a higher chance of being that kind of guy, too.
A cunt?
Yeah, if you're a rocket scientist, you will
Rocket scientists that listen to Plumbing the Death Star, let us know.
Yeah.
Any
Do
rocket
you
scientist,
suck?
if there's a rocket scientist out there that's listened to Plumbing Death Star, the blood on their hands. Because let me tell you, the rocket they have designed.
The first ever flaccid rocket.
Why is it so
isn't-
wet?
Science isn't
Should it
entirely
be
sure.
leaking? That's not
Oil?
oil.
How's it gonna? It's so flaccid. How will it ever get to
to
space?
break the stratosphere, you need to lube up the rocket.
How did this guy
How
get?
does it not make any sense to you?
How did this guy get the job?
Well, he seemed normal until he downloaded
Only
a podcast.
Yeah. He started listening to this podcast and it's made him sick. I think.
Now, did you get all that orangutan hair I asked for? I need to put it around the thrusters to make sure the balls are hairy.
Right. Okay, man. I know
I
it's
need,
really
like,
late in the game to fire you.
If
We
I can get
spent
like,
$1 trillion on this rocket.
if I can get like a real whale vein, so I can just put it on the side.
It's going to
Okay.
look like a penis vein.
There's nothing in the budget for veins. We don't have a vein.
Then how are we
budget.
getting to space?
We're gonna have to let you go.
Well, I quit. Wouldn't want to work for these amateurs anyway.
So then we roll into the chorus again. It's slightly different, but it only changes one word.
Yep.
So instead of brains, it's looks. So
Yeah.
that don't impress me much. So you've got the looks, but have you got the touch? Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think you're all right, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
That don't impress me much. Yeah.
So, yeah, you might
Sir
look
wife
incredible.
still unsatisfied.
You might look beautiful, but
Exactly.
can you eat pussy?
I really like the next line because I know obviously what she's referring to, but it's just such a funny line in isolation. You're one of those guys who likes to shine his machine.
Chronic masturbator.
She's been shining my machine in the shed. You make me take off my shoes before you let me get in to the machine. I can't believe you kiss your car goodnight. Now come on, baby. Tell me you must be joking, right?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, the
She means
car
a
is
car.
the machine.
Yeah.
But it's
Obviously.
awesome to imagine there's a separate machine.
Yes.
If I had a machine, a device, some kind of apparatus,
A contraption.
a contraption, a
remember-
doodad.
What kind
No,
of...
dude, that's different.
Doodad's smaller, you're right.
Yeah,
Dude,
what-
that's like a
Gizmo.
It's like a pocket knife, but when you open it, it's got a. I wanted to say fork, but that's just a fork.
It's a pocket fork.
Your gizmos are getting fucking out of control. A bucket
Yeah.
fork?
Yeah, here we are around this campfire eating beans. And I did not bring any utensils.
Oh, no.
Luckily, I bought my pocket fork.
Whoa! If you got a pocket knife too, no.
I swapped the knife out for a fork.
Knives
You're
are
a ge-
dangerous.
has anybody ever told you you're a genius?
You're the smartest man I've ever met.
Maybe they
No, but
should.
You're right. That's a doodad.
Yeah, it's-
Barely. It's a doodad.
Where a contraption is like kind of like what if there was you put a backpack on, but there was a big fan on it and it pushed you fast. That's a contraption.
I believe a contraption is like you gotta go in it.
Yeah, but you put a backpack on.
I
That's
suppose that's close.
I don't know if that's a contraption.
That feels like an invention. A contraption's like step into the contraption and you step in and you get like
and then like
vivisected.
you step in the contraption and there's like a bunch of whirring gears and then this like metal arm comes down like disjointed whatever with like a glove and just starts slapping you in the face.
so
That's a contraption.
it's my think machine. It slaps my head until I have an idea.
Yeah, like a contraption is like kind of like also a little bit of self like but it's a bit of infliction of pain somewhere.
You think a contraption requires pain?
like accidentally?
Well, not
Like,
in
yes,
your
yeah.
one. You were slapping yourself in the head on purpose.
Well, no, its role isn't to cause pain.
if you made an apparatus,
Yes.
that it's already it's causing you so much.
So much,
grief.
so much.
If you made an apparatus that if you step inside it, like disrobes you,
Yes.
like it gets you naked.
Yes.
Is that an apparatus?
I would call that a
device.
I know that to me sounds like a contraption.
Device.
That's not a device. Device needs to fit in like the palm of your hand.
Device is, like a
Is his pocket spoon a device?
spoon.
In a way.
Fuck.
I've invented the pocket spoon. No, that's not a device.
No,
A device
okay,
needs
a
to be
device
like
has it in the palm of your hand, but has a button you can press.
yeah. You got the palm of
It's
your
a
hand.
TV remote. You press the
Yeah.
middle button and it gets hot.
You know, he presses the little button and a spoon pops out.
You're the greatest inventor of our modern age. Hey, behold.
But now it's created warmth.
Can we pick it up again? No.
No.
It will remain hot until the
Yeah.
batteries run out.
I guess it's a very primitive pocket warmer.
Yeah, but
could
I don't
use
think you want to turn it on
Put
in
it
your
in
pocket.
your
You get
tent.
third-degree burn
Put it outside your tent. I don't know.
instead of a campfire, maybe?
Have you ever wanted to cause a fire real quick?
One you cannot put out.
But slower than matches.
John Duscher's device. Slower than matches.
You can't light a cigarette, but you will cause a forest fire.
Okay. Okay. So the device is in the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between a contraption and an apparatus? You can drive a contraption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I
you step into an apparatus.
See, I reckon
Apparatus feels like- Oh, it's kind of like if I put like
hang
a
on,
rod on my arm.
We'll put a pin in that, but I just want to see what Salmon did an
almost
amazing
like
motion.
an egg beater type thing, you know? It's
That's
like,
an apparatus?
Like, yeah, look at that crazy apparatus. And it's got like 2 egg beaters
Yeah.
and like some kind of thing you honk.
Yeah.
That's an apparatus. And then as
It
you're
is an
doing that,
apparatus.
like something comes, like a chopping knife comes out.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
apparatus.
yeah. That makes a lot of sense
The
to
Joel
me.
Zammett kitchen apparatus. Fuck up your eggs.
Wreck your eggs day.
And
Yeah,
a device, sorry, not a device, that's the hot button. Also,
palm of
Duscher's
your hand.
apparatus, let's return to that, was a rod in his arm.
No, it's a brace you put on your arm and there's like a rod and then attached to the end of the rod would be like a glove.
So you can extend your hand poorly.
Yeah, that's an apparatus.
Like if you wanted to slap someone sloppily another 4 arms length away,
Yeah.
that's an apparatus. Okay.
That makes sense.
What about a machine? Returning to the actual
Machine's a
song.
car.
No,
Well, it could be
no,
anything, a
could be
machine.
anything. A machine.
Oh, I forget. Even so, okay. So I need to let everyone in on.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of the song when I snapped. It's a car. So I think that Shania is probably on the bang on the money.
I think
here.
she is referring to a car, but
Oh,
I don't
she
think
100% is.
If she
However,
said little machine
if
though,
she
that
said
would be
little
fucked.
machine,
That
that
would
could be anything.
that could be anything. Most likely a phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a machine could be.
Because I think it depends how you introduce the machine. Shut up.
Finish my first drink.
You say, behold my machine. That machine's huge and it's going to put out the sun.
Yeah. That's like fucking the Wizard of Oz bullshit.
Yeah.
Is behold my machine, and there's a big face that yells at me.
I call him Dad. Why'd you make
Dad
this?
1000.
What?
Hello, sons! Hey, Dad!
What was?
Yeah, what?
I love you, son!
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yes, I love you too. This is a great machine you've
It's one of
invented.
the best machines I've ever made.
I
Have you
like.
beheld him? Yeah.
There's a trend today of us just saying, like, being like, oh yeah, machines like, and then taking a big run up. But there's nothing at the end there. There's just a hole. We fall in the hole.
Trying to have a think.
Nothing.
I want to get smaller again. The difference between a gizmo and a doodad.
Yeah.
Because a gizmo was whatever man you said before.
Gizmo was the hot remote.
Yeah, no, that's a device.
That's a device.
Your gizmo was the
I feel like
flick
Gizmo
spoon or
Yeah, see,
The pocket fork.
pocket
I
fork.
think a
No, that's
gizmo needs to whir.
Oh,
Gizmo
yes.
needs to be electronic. I reckon. Yeah, what I said was actually a doodad.
Yeah, that was a doodad. That
if
was a
his
doodad.
pocket fork, if that you press a button and LED lights like started blinking,
Yes.
and there was like a
If it was a
sound.
pocket knife that got phone reception, I think that would be
Yeah.
a gizmo.
Or the one that could read your thoughts or something.
An RC.
An
knife.
RC car that.
Nah, it needs to, again, needs to make a noise. If you put like a little tiny speaker,
Cars make noises.
that you get it.
Yeah.
You're right.
But I think it needs to be the kind of thing where you put like you.
Like an
you-
RC car as it is a gizmo. I would say.
Yeah. But
And,
a
like,
yeah.
a doodad.
Dude, feels like it needs to be made.
And a doodad doesn't need electronic parts necessarily.
No.
I feel a doodad is like analog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
But
mechanical. Kind of like if you imagine once again, like say a stick, and you've got like maybe a couple. Like, again, we'll use sticks and gloves. One stick.
We understand sticks and gloves.
You've like drilled like a little hole, whatever. Put that on, attached like say I don't know 4 other sticks with some gloves, and spun it, and then you slap someone with it. That's a doodad.
That is a doodad.
I
And I
think-
like that it's a sort of more analog version of your face slapping device from
That was the thing.
It's for on the go.
That was no. So the thinking device was it a device? No, that was that was
an apparatus,
No,
maybe?
that was a
Contraption.
contraption.
That was a contraption.
That contraption makes you think of doodads, and then that's what you invented that doodad.
The only doodad you invent also slaps you in the face. Yeah,
I don't
good.
think you can buy a doodad from the shops.
No, you gotta make a doodad.
You gotta make a doodad. Well, you can
From
buy
stuff you find in your home.
Yeah.
you can buy a gadget. You can buy a gears.
Oh, a gadget. Oh, that's a brand new
Gadget.
Gadget is an improved gizmo.
Whoa.
I'll make that claim.
So wait, Duscher's. Well, let's see if this works. Duscher's gizmo was a pocket fork.
That makes a do sound.
Yeah. Well, if it was electric somehow,
Yeah.
then it would be a gadget.
Well, okay, it's got a
No, because a
fork, but
gizmo
it's
needs to make a whir sound.
Yeah.
A gizmo needs to make sounds. I'm sorry. I don't make the
No,
rules.
you're right.
I'm just saying a gizmo should make
What
sounds.
noise? Do the gizmo
Like,
noise.
I feel it should be like a kind of sound.
Really?
what makes that sound?
For me,
A blender?
you've thrown. I think a gizmo can make a.
I think it just
Yeah,
make
that could make that sound.
It could make a hum too. I reckon.
Make a hum. Make a hum.
There's a lot of options for the machine.
It has to make it needs to make a noise though.
Yeah. You can't have a silent
is
gizmo.
Is it the Gizmo by Paul Jennings,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
author? See, that's when I think of a gizmo, I think of basically this. It's a spherical thing with a lot of blinking lights,
Yeah.
and that clearly makes like a sound.
Does that say "Come home, Rick"?
Probably. I don't know.
Is that the name of the gizmo book? Gizmo. Come home, Rick.
What's
Come
this?
back, Gizmo.
Come back,
Are
Gizmo.
you confusing Gizmo and Rick?
No. I read
Gizmo and Morty.
I read
Yeah.
back as Rick because the
I
B is
see.
behind the gizmo.
That makes
And-
sense.
Oh yeah, it does look like Rick a little bit. The A is a bit hidden.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why.
No, I
Gizmo
think I
is-
picture that gizmo too.
I don't know where I got the home from.
Yeah.
Come home, Rick.
Rick.
You named your Gizmo. That's nice.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, so it's a car.
Yeah,
But yes,
okay.
that
It's a
one
car.
is a car, but she's also clearly not impressed by little inventions.
No,
she made.
yeah.
Yeah.
She wouldn't be impressed by any of our
Any of our gizmos, apparatuses,
doodads.
devices, or machines.
So come on, maybe something you must be joking, right? Oh, you think you're something special. Oh, you think you're something else. Okay, so you've got a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That is actually a fair enough point. Unless you're dating a teenager, having a car not that impressive.
And you also have to be a teenager.
Yes. If okay, look, this is a plumbing the Death Star guarantee. We will not date teenagers unless we're also teenagers. And we think that you, the audience, should follow that.
It's very unlikely we will ever be teenagers again.
Based
If
on
you are a teenager,
you can date
You
teenagers.
can date a teenager.
If
You're not.
Do
Don't
not.
date a teenager.
The only we are getting into the weeds here a little bit. If you are 20, which is not a teenager,
Yeah.
you're dating a 19-year-old, which is a teenager. That's okay with plumbing the Death Star too.
Yeah.
you know what? No. Let's make a hard line. It's not.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, we've turned around.
An addendum.
Yeah.
Amendum?
Addendum?
Yeah. Addendum. An addendum to our.
Amendment?
Shut up.
He's drinking one of his 3 fucking drinks.
Second drink. Anyway, yeah. If you're a teenager, date teenagers. If you're not a teenager, don't date teenagers.
Yes,
Exactly.
exactly.
And plumbing the Death Star will do the same.
Yeah.
If
And
you
even
are,
if
if you are 19 and you're dating someone and they are also 19, and then like
One of you turns
and you
20.
turn 20, break up.
Yeah.
You gotta break up.
Splitsville, babe.
So
Sorry.
also, yeah, and then I guess also the high teens.
Yeah.
Do not date the low teens.
Yeah, that's true. You date within your category. And also, further addendum, if we ever get suddenly 16 again or
Yeah.
whatever, I will not date a teenager then either.
But you
point.
also
Yeah.
probably won't date.
Well, of course, I'll just be terrified.
Because if
What happened to me?
If you're suddenly,
I'll be
in your words,
traumatized.
suddenly 16'd again,
Yeah.
which is neither suddenly 30 nor 17 again. If you're suddenly 16'd again,
Yes.
because you'll still be attracted to older people, but
I
they're going to
will.
be following the plumbing the Death Star rule,
Exactly.
which is good.
Yeah. When
So,
can
yeah.
I start dating again?
Probably when you revert.
4 more years.
4 more years? Okay, fine. That's all
Even
right.
if you revert back 4 more years. I'm sorry, just
Just
wanna
in
say-
case.
Just to be safe.
I gotta give myself to 4 years.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
To be honest,
that makes sense.
don't date until you turn 20. I
Yeah.
think that's a new little amendment.
I think if I got suddenly 16 again, I'd just be spending the whole time trying to get back to my original timeline. You know, I think that.
Well, what
I
if it
wouldn't
was
be
in the
interested-
original timeline, but
Yeah.
you no longer exist as a 30-something,
Yeah,
32
like
year
you
old?
got reverse bigged.
Time's the same, but you're gone.
Yeah.
Which is what happens in 17 again as well.
Like, yeah, you just wake up one day and you're currently now 16.
Okay, like now?
Yeah.
Whoa! I can't do shit with that. I can't even predict the future or
No.
whatever.
You
You're
are
just
just
16.
you as you are now, 16, no
Say,
license,
hey,
currently.
motherfuckers, guess who's gonna outlive you?
Who are you?
I'm Jackson.
Do you go back to your stupid voice when you were 16?
I'm going to outlive you.
yeah.
What do you think about that?
Someone's going to kill you in the street before I die.
Yeah. Have you reverted back to your fashion sense
Yeah,
also?
I mean, I'm in a kilt with a freaking vinyl purple jacket. I'm unhappy about it. The silver lining is I will live longer than everyone I care
I don't
about.
think you will.
I'll live shorter.
Yes.
Somehow. I die quicker. It's because I'm sick. That's why it's happening. It's an
He's
illness
sickly.
that's occurred to me.
Yep.
Anyway.
God, it would suck to be suddenly 16, but then also to have the same trapfalls of when you were 16, of
Yeah.
like your fashion sense, like how you viewed the world.
Oh, no.
Like imagine like you still have the memories of when you were like, say, us in our like sort of like mid to late 30s, but then you have the brain chemistry of a 16-year-old.
Oh, no.
I have life experience, but I'm not translating it into anything, and
No.
I'm horny all the time.
Oh, man. But I'd be in great shape.
Were you in great shape as a 16-year-old?
Better shape than now.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I'm sloppy as fuck these days.
I was in my best shape at 18.
Yeah.
So if I turn 16, I'm still not in good shape.
Yeah, but you'll get there.
No, I got there because I got sick.
Well, I mean, it's not hard to get sick.
I guess you were like your best.
No. Okay, so here's what happened.
Okay.
I got glandular fever. So food no longer an option for me for about 2 weeks. But then that killed my appetite. So when I got better, I just lost I just kept all the weight off and exercised more because it was easier.
Yeah.
And
These
then-
days.
Yeah.
The food's good.
So good.
Yeah, dude.
You guys eaten before?
Sandwich or a hot
Sick?
dog, dude?
Oh! I haven't
good
had a hot
stuff.
dog in so long.
Oh, hot dogs are good, man.
When was your last hot dog?
I haven't had one for a while either, to be honest. Probably within the last couple of months, though. I got a hot dog.
Yeah.
I think it was like a half day. I came in, had a hot dog for breakfast.
Hot dog for breakfast?
Yeah, baby. Hot
Did that
dog and a
start your
coffee.
day? I don't know why that combo upsets me, but I don't
Hot
like
dog
it.
and a coffee. It's like, it's fine. What's wrong with that?
I think it's... I don't know, because
I think
like...
having a coffee and like eating a hot dog.
Is it
and
'cause
then
they're
you
both
kinda got,
hot?
like no.
No. What do you mean? No. No.
Why that makes me mad.
You just sick, dog. That was crazy. That was insane. I've never seen Joel brain activate so
No.
often.
What do you mean? No.
so repulsively. Oh my god, no, you eat.
That was nuts. I thought we captured that on video because for a second you were the same man. Do you realize that?
Yeah, we know.
Do you realize how stupid it was to insinuate that eating a hot dog and drinking coffee is weird for me because they're both
because it's a
hot?
hot drink and a hot food.
Well, because if you have a hot...
What?
What?
Go on.
There's plenty of hot breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
oh,
like-
here I am eating my delicious hot cakes, and what do I have? I hot coffee.
Fucking
Yeah.
an egg.
Yeah.
Hot egg.
Hot scrambled egg with my hot coffee next to me.
I don't like having hot and hot. Well, no, I do.
You're the one who fucking ate and drank this combo. Shut up.
And I need a bit of cold too. That's why I have 2 drinks.
Well, he's like, slap your fucking hot dog on some ice.
No, but like the ideal eating situation.
Okay, you've got a hot
coffee.
dog.
I drink my hot coffee. I take a bite of my hot dog, and I just like start chewing on some goddamn
No,
ice.
the ideal eating for me, the eating scenario.
Yes.
Hot coffee, hot dog, soda, Coke. That's perfect. I have a bit of hot coffee. Hot dog, Coke.
No, it's-
coffee, hot dog,
don't-
Coke.
Why is he having a Coke and a hot dog and a coffee?
Yeah,
it's choose one of the drinks.
Well, you can have as many drinks as you like in this life.
Can he?
Not Duscher.
That's so funny.
Interesting.
That's very
okay,
interesting.
Not this. Not like this.
Well, last
this.
week it was
Not
different.
like this.
You didn't like it like that either.
I don't like either. It's all bad.
So-
Yeah,
If one of these
but if
was-
he had a hot dog,
if you had a hot
he'd be
dog,
fine.
well,
If I swap the Red Bull, here, give me
For a
your
hot
coffee for a
dog?
second.
yeah,
How are we feeling now?
yeah.
no. But if you swapped the Mount Franklin pineapple sparkling water for a not for another drink, for a hot dog,
Yes.
I wouldn't be complaining.
What if he put a hot dog in amongst this and had all four?
That would be.
Is it lack of hot dog that you despise?
It's part of it. Yeah. I think I think it is. You need. I don't know. I just
I
can't
need
handle
food
it. Yes.
in this middle of this episode?
Well, yes. If you had a hot dog, I would be satiated. Anyway,
I think it's the taste of the hot dog that would ruin the taste of the coffee.
I just think
And
milk
the
and-
coffee would ruin the taste of the hot dog. I think those two flavor profiles, hot dog and coffee,
Wrong.
are ruining
You
both
know what?
meals.
I honestly, did you have condiments on the hot dog?
yeah, brother.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Cheese,
Yeah, of
onion,
course. Okay.
mustard,
Yeah, of course he fucking
tomato
did.
sauce.
That's fucked.
Fucking pickles, bitch.
You had bitch on your hot dog? That's
Dude,
crazy.
yeah. I went
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards.
That's
If it was just a plain, if for some reason he had a
If I
sad
had just
hot
a
dog,
plain hot dog.
that pairs better with coffee in my
I
head.
don't think it does.
One loose dog.
No, the bread. You got to include the bread. Don't eat like a serial killer.
Who's not using just stir the coffee that you're gonna buy?
Just
Not using a straw like an insane son of a bitch.
I like the idea of dipping a hot dog in a coffee, just stirring it, then put the hot dog out, and then just sucking the coffee off the hot dog. Because imagine that noise, like
Oh, yeah.
Flaccid hot dog.
Flopping around. And slowly you'd pull away some of the skin too with every slurp.
Truly a god awful. Truly a god awful meal. Truly the meal for someone who's just not living reality.
you got to pair your meals and drinks better.
Do you think that would impress Shania
I
Twain?
love the idea of going to a restaurant. Waiter, could I please have the singular hot dog? And what would you be pairing it? May I recommend the hot coffee?
Yeah, wait, one hot dog, hold the bread and condiments. And cutlery.
And can I also order a latte extra hot?
Yeah.
Oh,
Scalding
no, wait.
hot.
Scalding
No,
hot.
Burn the milk.
You want a cappuccino, sorry, so
Yeah,
you've got
I need
foam.
the
I want
foam
that
chocolate.
foam. I want that froth and a bit. Oh yeah, give me a mocha. I want a bit of sprinkled.
Oh, yeah. Scrumptious.
It's bad because at the end of that,
Yeah.
this turned into something you actually want to do.
Absolutely. It's part of life's, rich tapestry.
What if it's good?
Sucking a hot dog
What if
from
it's good?
that's covered in coffee.
That don't impress me much. So you've got the moves,
me ill.
but have you got the touch? Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think you're all right, but that won't keep me warm in the middle of the night. That, yeah.
Then the outro, okay, so what do you think? You're Elvis or something? Whatever. That don't impress me much.
So, see, I want to put forward the
Yeah.
thing. I think honestly, and I hate to admit this.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I do think that the person that might actually impress Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Is Jackson Bailey himself. He's not clever.
Yeah.
He's not a rocket scientist.
I'm not handsome.
He's not handsome. Doesn't care.
Doesn't
about it.
drive a car.
Doesn't
Don't
own
have a car, no
drive a car,
machines.
Can't do. He hates any sort of like technology. I remember once your dad being like, "I really wish I didn't have to have passwords. It makes everything like too much." The apple did not fall far from that tree.
It's true.
Yeah, you do not think you're something special
No,
or
dude.
something
I'm
else.
a worm on the ass of society.
Yeah, you don't think you're Elvis.
No, brother.
But like
Maybe Shania would love me.
now,
I've always thought Princess Diana would love me.
I
I
always
thought you were
thought
going
you
to say
did.
Princess Diana's hot for some reason. I don't know what happened in my brain.
She is beautiful.
She is a beautiful woman.
She's a beautiful woman. No, but I think Princess
It's
Diana
sad
would
that
really
the
like me.
paparazzi killed her,
Yeah,
or maybe
or the
Queen
Queen.
Elizabeth.
Say.
So yeah, and like now your touch
Yes.
is it's
Wet?
I would describe it as wet,
It's
but
clammy.
I wouldn't describe it as cold.
Would you like to hold my hand now, like
No.
live on air? You got to do it.
No, I don't want to do
Do
it.
it.
I hate it so much.
Do it. Do it.
It's so bad. It kind of feels like. Okay, listeners, imagine like when you're rubbing moisturizer on your hand, but you haven't rubbed it in properly. So it's like thick, wet. Not just like because it's not clammy.
It's not clammy.
It's
like you've
fish.
Okay, it's like no, because it's warm. So what you've done
Hot
is
fish.
imagine getting like say a pile of talcum powder,
Imagine-
and then squeezing moisturizer in that. So
Yeah.
it's like some kind of paste, but it's a bit gritty.
Or you've caught
There's a
it.
bit of grit
You've
to
caught,
my handshake.
You've caught a fish,
Right.
and then just put it in the oven for a bit, and
Yeah.
then taken it out, and then touched it.
Haven't descaled it.
No, haven't killed it. Just put it in the oven.
Just gotta kept it warm.
That's the craziest thing that could ever happen to a fish, dude. Fish is not ready. Fish is already shocked because it's not in the sea. And then
Now
you're putting
it's
it
in
in
the
a device. Talk about a device.
And I'm taking it out of the device
And
to
then putting
touch
it back in the sea. Fish is like, up there they have a device that makes you a bit warm. I don't
the most
understand what the
confused
fuck happened to me.
I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
I thought I was about
So-
to eat a wing. Yeah. So,
But I'm not impressed because obviously the context for this song is Shania Twain wants somebody to, be intimate with.
Yes.
Anal, as Duscher said.
Yes.
yeah.
That's a great quote to attribute to me. I did say it.
he did say it. Yeah.
Joel Duscher, 2024.
Balls in the back of the neck, and Joel Duscher.
Yeah.
Intimate moment.
But so that's what she's looking for. Now I'm impressive under the sort of guise of like a sideshow.
An oddity.
Like
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
yeah.
that's so funny, just sitting in there amongst the guys with strange deformities and like the world
so-
record attempt or whatever. I'm just hello, I'm a peculiar man.
I think that hot dogs and fucking coffee is a good combo.
I've broke no world record. There's nothing extremely special about me, but
I'm
I'm
extremely special as you stir a latte with a fucking hot dog.
I'm just a strange guy.
I'm like if Mr. Bean was believable.
Yeah. I'm impressive maybe in that way, but am I what Shania Twain is looking for
I
in
just
this
guess
scenario?
everything that she's not looking for, you tick those
Yes, that's
boxes.
true.
And then we think is she just wants someone to keep, warm in the middle of the night.
I can do that.
And you got to do that. You've got a touch.
Yes.
Don't know if it's the touch that she might be looking for, but maybe
so far,
it's
I'm ticking most of the boxes. And obviously, maybe it is she's looking for something sexual or intimate, but maybe she just needs the heat.
Yeah.
I can do
Yeah.
that. I can lie at the end of her bed like a faithful hound.
Yeah.
Do you think that Shania Twain has ever dated a whole man?
I don't know, but maybe it's time.
It's time. Like, I
feel like
you
she-
run hot that day.
Oh, I run hard, dude.
See?
I run so hard. I'm
Look,
scalding.
To be honest,
I'm
same.
scalding hot, man.
Same.
All
I
the time.
always have a fan going.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. You hate to share a bed.
I do hate to share a bed.
So
You do hate to share a bed.
Oh, that's true. I'm out. But it's funny because I'm not out. Shania hasn't rejected me.
You've rejected Shania. You're
oh, no, Shania. I'll probably
sorry.
get too hot in the bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to
just
sleep
wanna-
on the couch.
Yeah, just like, can you keep
With
me
the windows
warm?
open.
A long, cold, lonely night. Yeah, I mean, then I leave, right?
Then I'll go to my bed.
No, we get to snuggle all night.
Shania, no thank you.
Let me tell you how it's gonna go, Shania. We can make a sweet love to you all night
I'll
long,
do
all that
whatever you
kind of
need,
whatever
dude.
you want. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say good night, Shania.
Give you a little kiss on the
Mwah.
forehead.
And then I'm gonna leave, close the door,
Sleep in
and
the
go to
front
my
yard or
own
whatever.
bed.
I'm gonna go into my own bed, and then you'll hear me watching videos on my phone
Full volume.
because I've lost my headphones.
But you'll hear my headphones are clearly Bluetooth together in the lounge room. Occasionally you hear me say, what the hell?
It says connected.
I can't hear what the, I can kind of hear it. Why is it so quiet? What
And
the
then you're
hell?
gonna hear rummaging around like rats as I scour around my bedroom trying to find my
Under a
headphones.
blanket? What the hell?
And you hear like a thud as I fall off
Oh,
the bed.
ow!
Oh, fuck.
Laid it on my nuts. Laid it on my nuts.
Oh, that's so engorged.
I can still hear it.
It's under the bed.
So I did the bed. You hear me
You'll be
scrubbing, and then
scrubbing.
you'll hear a moment of silence as I get stuck. Shania?
Are you still up?
Can you come get me?
Can you drag me
You
out?
drag me out and I'll be wearing shoes and a t-shirt. Nothing else.
Oh, fuck. There's my headphones. Anyway, good night, Shania.
Little cock and balls dragged on the floorboards.
Well, it's good to imagine. You imagine my feet sticking out. She grabs, and then the reveal of my ass cheeks, kind of hitting the underside of the bed and going, oof, oof, and then pulled out. Maybe like full jumper, shirt, jacket on top.
Yeah.
Like, what was
Thank
I
you.
doing? Yeah. Thanks, Shania. Good night.
Wait, have you seen my headphones?
I can hear them, but they're really quiet.
I keep turning up the volume.
Oh, shit. I left them on the toilet.
Then I go to get, they're like in the toilet. I go to get them, but instead of grabbing them, my hand just goes and flushes them. Like the whole time I'm walking up to it, don't flush him. Don't flush him. Don't flush him.
Shania, do you know the number for a plumber?
How
the
deep
late
are
night
toilets?
plumber.
Shania, we're going to need to drive to the waste management plant, but I don't have a car.
Looking at the toilet being like, Shania, like, where does it go?
Like, is it trapped in there or something?
Is it in
those,
like
those are
Because
expensive.
there's like that big bit on the back.
Can I
Is
get
it in
to
there?
that?
Can I?
Can I?
Lifting the top off the back of the toilet. Oh, fuck, I've never seen this before.
Oh, there's just heaps of water in
There's
here.
water, but it's like,
Can you drink it?
So where do the shits go?
I think my headphones are with the shits. Wait, do the shits just stay up here? That's disgusting.
Are we just sitting there shits the whole time? Shania, is there like a tank onto the house where the shits go?
Is that like a tank, like a septic tank or something?
She stayed so quiet all of this, other than the initial Mamma
I
Mia.
imagine she's just rubbing her head. Maybe going, Pictus.
You said I was the perfect man, so that's on you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just walk to the waste treatment plant, I
Yeah.
guess. Good night.
Shoes, jacket, no pants still.
Cock flopping in the breeze.
You'll get there by morning, I guess.
The perfect one-night stand for Shania Twain.
Well, dude, I mean, imagine how much your life's going to improve after that. That's got to be rock bottom.
Well, yeah, because like that would not impress anyone.
No,
And that's pretty good.
But in a way, it is impressive, if, like you were saying before, on the oddity level, the freak show level.
Yeah.
How could a man be like this?
Yeah.
But no, it's not quite what she's looking for. Yeah.
I guess.
I think she's just looking for
Yeah.
a man that isn't arrogant.
Yeah,
I think
yes.
that
In a
literally
way,
is just a...
sure.
Yes.
I guess we could say
Well, no, but
that.
also because I think that's kind of the trick. So smart, if you need to be smart, handsome, and driving, but just not arrogant about it.
Yeah.
So it actually is a pretty tricky trifecta
yeah,
to hit.
because
Well,
again-
not driving.
Because it's like, yeah, well, look, I think you're all right.
Yeah,
Like, that's the
she-
whole thing. She's like, look, hey, I do think you're all right, but come on, man.
She likes a smart guy, and who doesn't like a handsome man? And if you've got a machine or a
Ooh.
device,
do that
even a
even?
ladies
Gizmo?
love a gizmo. Yeah.
Ladies do love a
The
gizmo.
gals love a doodad.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe it's either don't be arrogant or it doesn't matter if you're smart
Yeah.
or handsome or have a car. Can you finger?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Make me come.
Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, what about, like, say, like a, I was gonna say a himbo,
Oh yeah.
but they don't know that they're, like, attractive.
Okay.
But they're good at, like, eating puss.
Okay. Smart. Sorry. Dumb.
Dumb as hell.
Handsome.
Handsome, but they don't know it.
Yeah.
They're like, okay,
Drives? Maybe.
You've
Yeah.
seen 30 Rock.
I have.
John Hamm's character in 30 Rock.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's
yeah.
his name? Dr.
Yes.
Dr. Guy. I can't remember his
Sure.
Okay.
But that kind of vibe of like, he's just so handsome, but he's
He's
stupid.
he's dumb as hell.
But then
He's a
he does
doctor.
think he is smart though. That's the problem.
Well,
So,
that's
like,
the
someone,
trick,
That's
yeah.
the problem there. So
Yeah.
someone like that, where they are quite handsome, but maybe doesn't believe all their
Tracy Morgan from 30 Rock.
Quite handsome.
quite handsome.
Very stupid.
Very
Very
stupid.
dumb. But he is in love with his wife. though.
Yeah, he does love his wife.
He's got a wife?
Yeah, he's
He
a massive
lo-
wife
he's-
guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
one of
Loves
the
his
great
wife.
reveals of 30 Rock because he seems like he's such a man about town. But he's like, Liz Lemon, I'm a wife guy.
He loves his wife so much.
And Liz Lemon's like, Gadzooks, or whatever a famous catchphrase
Yeah.
is.
You're all fired.
Yeah, that's right.
Ack.
Yeah. Like,
Classic Liz Lemon.
What about Alec Baldwin?
Nah, he's too arrogant.
he's too arrogant.
Oh, he's so
He is
arrogant.
handsome, though.
He's handsome.
He's like,
yeah.
Lemon, I killed that lady when I was making that movie. And
He
everyone's like,
predicted it. That's crazy.
they're like, you shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have forego all of the safety measures
that's what they're there
that then
for.
resulted in the death of an innocent person at your hand. You should be in jail, Alec Baldwin from 30 Rock.
I remember that scene. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Don't release the movie, but they're gonna. They're gonna.
Of course.
It's gonna come out. And it's gonna make money because a lady died.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin should be in prison. Most celebrities should, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Put them all
Unless
away.
you're a celebrity and you're a fan of Plumbing the Death Star,
Then
in
you
which
should
case
come on our show.
we have a fourth mic for you right
We
here,
do,
and you shouldn't be in jail.
Yeah,
you should be in the studio with us.
Elevate this, get more listeners, maybe get some more advertising
Yeah,
money. That'd be
exactly.
nice.
And you've listened to today's episode. You know it's worth it. Our numbers should be skyrocketing.
I can see him from here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Reaching that stratosphere. Just
Shania
like that floppy
Twain.
rocket.
yeah,
Yeah, just like the
floppy flaccid rocket. So handsome, but you don't know you're handsome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's
Smart, but you're humble about how smart
like
you
you
are.
don't even really know
But you're just
you're
like
smart.
street smart, it's not book smart.
Or even just like you are an intelligent
smart.
person.
Yeah.
Maybe you're emotionally intelligent. You know what you sort of, but you're not really. You're like. You never think you are the smartest man in the room.
Yes.
And then sometimes you might be the smartest man in the
Yeah.
room. But you're always like, actually, I don't know.
I'm-
In my opinion, as far as we know, maybe this is this.
Yeah.
Like you can't.
You're
be-
willing to learn
You're willing to
and
learn
grow.
And grow.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got a car, but you're not a car guy.
Not a car
You
guy.
get you from A to B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
you can
But
drive, I guess.
You're not obsessed. You're not kissing the car
Yeah.
goodnight.
You're not like polishing it
Yeah.
every evening.
What about Kenneth from 30 Rock?
Okay. Well, it's good to go through the 30 Rock characters. Handsome.
He's handsome.
He's handsome.
He's not smart.
Jack McBride.
No,
He's a
he
good-looking
is.
guy.
But he
Smart.
is smart. He's very, very smart.
He's very smart.
maybe an angel.
He's possibly immortal. It's unclear. He doesn't drive. I don't
Doesn't he?
think.
Doesn't he drive?
No, I don't think so. But he might be able to. But I don't think
I've
that's.
seen him drive like one of them carts around the NBC.
Yeah, he might drive a little cart.
So he could drive.
I don't think you
little
need a
cart.
driver's license to drive a little car.
Yeah. That's
He's always very eager to please. Eager to please.
Eager to please. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking.
So it could be Kenneth. Could be Kenneth.
Oh, Plumbing the Death Star, the greatest pop culture podcast, has solved another pop culture mystery. Who will impress Shania Twain?
Kenneth.
It's Kenneth from Kenneth from 30 Rock.
Oh, when did that episode come out? Oh, middle of 2024.
They've done it again.
Fucking geniuses.
Oh my
clever,
God.
clever boys.
Solving pop culture's greatest mysteries one up at a time.
I think I can hear the applause now.
And the winner of Best Podcast Episode of 2024 goes to Plumbing the Death Star for What Would Impress Shania Twain. Answer Kenneth from 30 Rock.
We've done it again, boys. Another problem.
We stay winning,
solved.
dude.
Plumbing the Death Star's never been easier.
It's true.
And on that note, I've been Joel.
I've been Jackson.
And I've also been Joel.
Let us know, who do you think would impress Shania Twain?
Yeah.
Is it Kenneth from 30
It
Rock?
probably is, right?
Yeah, there's no other answers.
Can't really.
Did you finish all 3 drinks?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, fuck, this one's still pretty full.
I didn't
Finish
even,
things 2, though.
didn't even finish my
Finish
coffee.
it off.
Okay. God, this is probably too much to just neck.
Instant regret.
It's
Yeah,
easy.
it's not going to happen.
God, I hate
See
how
that
we
very
do this.
unpleasant noise? I didn't want to do that. Why are you sucking a can? I don't know. There were sucking noises there. How do you...
Your eyes are the wettest eyes I've ever seen in my
What the
life.
fuck just happened?
Like he's remembering the saddest moment as he sucks down goddamn Mount Franklin. drink.
Why were you
And
suckling
he dies a little inside, tears down his down his cheeks. As he fucking,
Where are you? What just happened?
the sloppiest man you know.
Thank you
Jackson
for...
Bailey.
Yeah, good stuff. He's gone now.
I don't know why my leg just. Dude, that just under my thigh became the most painful tip of a dog. Oh, fuck.